The passenger compartment of the Mercedes-Benz GLC remained stable in the frontal offset test. Dummy readings indicated good protection of the knees and femurs of both the driver and passenger. Mercedes-Benz demonstrated that a similar level of protection would be provided to occupants of different sizes and to those sitting in different positions. Protection was good for all critical body areas of the passenger dummy. Analysis of the deceleration of the impact trolley during the test and analysis of the deformable barrier after the test revealed that the car would be a somewhat aggressive partner in a frontal collision. In the full-width, rigid barrier test, protection of all critical body areas was good or adequate for both the driver and rear passenger. In the side barrier test, all critical body areas were well protected and the GLC scored maximum points for this test. However, in the pole test, protection of the chest was rated as weak based on dummy readings of rib compression. Control of excursion, the extent to which a body is thrown to the other side of the vehicle when it is hit from the far side, was adequate. The GLC has a countermeasure to mitigate against occupant injuries in such impacts. The system performed well in Euro NCAP's tests, with good protection of the occupants' heads. Tests on the front seats and head restraints demonstrated good protection against whiplash injuries in the event of a rear-end collision. A geometric analysis of the rear seats also indicated good whiplash protection. The GLC has an advanced e-call system which alerts the emergency services in the event of a crash, and a post-collision brake system applies the brakes to prevent secondary collisions. In both the frontal offset and side barrier tests, good or adequate protection was provided to all critical body areas for both child dummies. The GLC automatically disables the front passenger airbag when a rearward-facing child restraint is put in that seating position. Tests showed that the system worked robustly and it was rewarded. All of the child restraint types for which the Mercedes-Benz GLC is designed could be properly installed and accommodated in the car. Protection of the head was very mixed, some areas showing good results and a few being poor. The bumper provided good protection to pedestrians' legs, but protection of the pelvis was almost completely poor. The autonomous emergency braking (AEB) system of the Mercedes-Benz can respond to vulnerable road users as well as to other vehicles. The system performed well in tests of its response to pedestrians and in tests of its response to cyclists, with collisions avoided in many cases. The autonomous emergency braking (AEB) system of the Mercedes-Benz GLC performed well in tests of its reaction to other vehicles. A seatbelt reminder system is fitted as standard to the front and rear seats, and the car is equipped with a system to detect driver fatigue. The lane support system gently corrects the vehicle's path if it is drifting out of lane, and also intervenes in some more critical situations. A driver-set speed limiter is standard across the GLC range. Link in the description. Cheers!